Welcome to another mobile edition of Crime Time with DutyRon. Guys, I'm a retired New York City police detective with 20 plus years of law enforcement. And if you like all things true crime related from the police perspective, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you'll get all things DutyRon and Ed Wallace when he's available, when we go live or upload another video. And today I'm going to talk about Cassie Carli, the mom, 37 years old, who was brutally slain by her ex-boyfriend, the child's father. Saylor's home with her family, and that is good news. We all need, and I think we can all agree that with all the horror that we've been reporting on and the things that are going on in this world, this is one good thing that is coming to the forefront, and it happened late yesterday into the early hours of today. So I'm happy to report that Saylor is back at home in her loving family's home, in her bedroom, her own bedroom. But the unfortunate part is that when she goes into mommy's room and the house, mommy will not be there anymore. So before we get into it, I just want to say a special thank you to the Patreon supporters, the channel members, and all of the folks who positively engage in these live streams that we conduct. You guys are an instrumental part of making this a great place. And the replay viewers and the folks who leave comments down below, it's great to see everybody joining. So thank you so much. Rita Schaefer is here, Jakey5. Thank you, Hemp in Texas, Rita Schaefer, there she is. Gloria, good to see you. DP Info Miss, thank you for joining. There she is, Jessica, the Mystery Maven. Hope you're feeling better and recovering good. Gerda from South Africa checking in. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Hey guys, before we jump into this story, and we have a lot to be thankful for and celebrate for Cassie Carli and her family. You know, her sister Rianne and her brother have been strong advocates for their sister, and they've also spoken out loud and clear about how important it is for Saylor to be home, in the loving home where she knows the people who love and care for her are, meaning the grandfather. I believe she referred to him as Poppy, the grandfather who, you know, is probably crying tears of joy as we speak. The grandfather now has his beautiful granddaughter back. You know, Cassie's sister, Rianne, we hear her on a regular basis speaking out about her sister and talking about how loving and beautiful her sister is. So this little girl has been returned from, I believe, as I read it, from Tennessee. We had conversations and there was thoughts and talk about that she was in Alabama and things of that nature. I think Alabama Child Welfare was involved in speaking with little Saylor, but I think ultimately she was handed over back to the folks in Florida, her real, true, loving family, by the Tennessee authorities. So I'm going to read you the article from News 8. This is as of 12:15 Eastern Standard Time, so just about 2 hours ago. Tampa, Florida, this is WFLA. As family members of Cassie Carli await the results of an autopsy that's being conducted in Alabama, her family says they've been provided with a great news and a great joy. Carli's sister, Rianne, tells WFLA JB Benuno that the family has been reunited with her 4-year-old daughter, who has been with Tennessee Child Protective Services following the arrest of the father. I want the public to know, and this is Rihanna speaking. She says, I want the public to know she's finally safe and at a home where she belongs and is loved. She tells 8 on Your Side that the Florida investigators say that Carli's ex-boyfriend, Marcus Spanavello, was the last person to see Carli before she went missing on March 27th during the custody exchange of this 4-year-old girl. So since March 27th until now, this little girl has been in unfamiliar territory. She's been on the run with her father. You know, she has, God, I hope, not, you know, seen or been involved in any of the horrific and heinous crimes that he committed against her mother. We hope and pray that little Saylor hasn't been subject to much mental pain, torture, and anguish, and all of the above. Good to see you, Jackie. Thank you for joining. There's Matty Boy Sully, Alicia B. You know, my heart breaks for this little girl. You know, he doesn't deserve to be called his father, but unfortunately, this monster is what, you know, one half of what created this beautiful little Saylor. So unfortunately, he probably lost that title in my book, but I had to refer to him as that. This is a piece of human garbage. This is a scumbag. This is a piece of garbage, piece of shit, whatever you want to call him. He's an evil, sick monster. And I hope he doesn't see one good day. And as our great sheriff, Bob Johnson, said, I hope he gets the needle. It doesn't even feel comfortable. I don't even feel comfortable saying that. But in this case, I kind of do. I kind of do. Pat's Cat says it good. He's a biological sperm donor. He's not the father. For crying out loud, DutyRon. I get what you're saying. I'm with you, brothers and sisters. I am with you. This is you know, I said it before. If there was a firing squad and they needed volunteers, I put my hand up. I volunteer. I volunteer. So again, this is, I wanted to, and folks, let me know in the chat or let me know down below. Pat's Cats had to send the $2 super chat and say he's a sperm donor. Let me highlight that one. Thank you for that. You're providing me with a little bit of entertainment here, even though we are speaking about a serious subject. Pat's Cat sends in a super chat and she says he is a sperm donor, not a father. Excellent. I love it. I love it. So again, you know, I wanted to provide you with a little bit of goodness, a little bit of love. This little 4-year-old is now in the loving arms of the proper family. You know, there was argument and talk. By a show of hands, who saw this kind of conversation on the internet? There was people talking about Marcus's family getting custody of this girl. Remember that conversation? I do. If that was to happen, I don't know. I would have blown my stack. I would have been through the roof, like there's no tomorrow. There was a conversation about it. I saw it out there in the Twitter sphere, and I got to tell you, that blew my ever-loving mind. Let me show you a little video. I described this, and I don't think I did a great job of describing this. Tennessee girl, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Phyllis, you saw it. Mama C says, what did she say? The family can now keep her mommy's memory alive. Abso-freaking-lutely. So who was on the live stream the other day with me and Ed Wallace, where I was trying to depict what Carli's sister said about her room and the beautiful saying on the wall. I have it written down. But that saying, I tried to say it and give it to you. But I think that I'm going to show this. I want to show her TikTok. This is before Saylor came home, but Saylor was on her way to coming home to them. But I'm going to play this. Let me know in the chat if you can hear the audio good, and let me know if you could see it good. But I'm going to play this quick. Let me start it from the beginning. Let me know if you could hear this. Hold on, folks. So I'm going to play this. This is her TikTok.
Hey guys, heard the good news by now. They found Cassie. She was in Alabama. She's coming home. We'll have her soon, as you probably heard in the press conference. So I just want to celebrate my sister's life now. That's what she would want. Thank you guys so much. Hey guys, I'm sure.
All right, that was actually not what I wanted to show you. Hold on. I wanted to show you the part where she talks about her room, and that's right here. Give me 2 seconds. Here it is. This was just my my bad. That's live streaming 101. Okay, this is it.
Gosh, I haven't even had time to go through all of the comments and all your condolences and support and love, and I'm so grateful to you guys. It really helps me getting my sister's name out in her story. So thank you guys. I do know there's lots of questions about Saylor. I just want everyone to know she is safe and she is on the way back to us. It's just a process, okay? Due to this situation we're in, we are going to make big changes. There are certain laws in effect right now that we are going to change. We're going to make a difference with Cassie's story. One of those, Sam Graves, her best friend, is starting the Cassie Carli Foundation. And with that, we're going to help so many women. And we already have our first project in the works. They are going to be installing lighting in the parking lot where my sister met. So that is amazing. Also, I just want everyone to know my sister was the most selfless, loving, kind person I've ever met in my entire life. And anyone who met her knows that and can vouch for that. I'm in her room and I'm just soaking it in for a minute. I'm wearing her favorite color, which is emerald green. And I wanted to share something that's on her wall, which is laugh as much as you breathe, love as much as you live. And Cassie certainly lived by those words. Anytime I get upset, I just think about that big laugh and I replay videos and listen to it. I know there's a lot of people too reaching out. So that's what I was trying to get the message to you. Our main donation is still the GoFundMe page. We are going to be using that for Cassie's celebration of life, any legal fees, whatnot, and of course setting up a secure future for Saylor. So I will link that once again below. And just thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hey guys. So that's her TikTok. I'm gonna link that because, as she says, the GoFundMe is for money to secure Saylor's secure future, and she's talking about college and higher education for Cassie Carli's daughter. So again, I apologize for playing the first one. The first one was she was wearing the same color shirt, and I thought it was the same one. But just by a show of hands here in the chat, how heart-wrenching is that to see her sister? She's 32 years old. She's a mother herself. She has a young child at home. Rianne is a strong young sister. Cassie was 37 years young. She is 32 years young. And now she has a daughter, her sister's daughter, to help bring up with her poppy, with her father. Again, very heart-wrenching, but also heartwarming. And I'm going to link the GoFundMe. That's in the description here. I just want to make sure it's there. Okay, yeah, it's there. So in the description of this live stream, I am going to link the description to the GoFundMe. I'm going to make a donation on behalf of all of us from Crime Time with DutyRon into that GoFundMe. So this is coming from her sister. I trust it. I know it. I feel it. I can feel it in my heart. It's legit, and it's for little baby Saylor. So 4 years old. She's had a really difficult last several weeks, and I'm going to, again, on behalf of Crime Time with DutyRon, it's coming from all of us. So for those of you who cannot afford to donate $1 here or $1 there, or whatever it is to this GoFundMe, we're going to do it on behalf of this whole community. So everybody that's here, that's why I implore you, if you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and please give this video a thumbs up. So the things like this is what happens when you, the generous users and viewers and friends, become Patreon supporters, become channel members, leave super chats and things of that nature. This is how I manage that money that comes in.
I am going to send a donation, like I said, on behalf of all of us as a community, as a family. And when I leave that donation, it's going to say from the generous family of Crime Time with DutyRon. Not my name. It's not going to have just my name on it. It's going to have all of our names. Ramona, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. And she says, blessing to the family, healing light to them. Thank you, DutyRon. No, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that generous super chat. And again, if you cannot afford to send super chats or become Patreon, make sure you watch the videos, let the ads roll, and this way you can support us still without reaching into your pocketbook, your purse, or your wallet. I know we're all on fixed budgets, some of us on tight budgets. A lot of my community are retired folks who are on a fixed income, and I understand that. But there's easy ways for you to support this and other great communities who do the right thing. So we're going to get a donation out very shortly to the GoFundMe for Saylor's future. Her sister, Rianne, is going to be funding that and making sure it all gets to the right place. So I appreciate each and every one of you coming on in here. So let me look at some of the chat. I mean, this is extremely good news. And I'm not sure if Ed Wallace was here in the chat, but I saw a few of you guys saying hello to Ed Wallace. So if Ed is here, hello, brother Ed. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Teresa B sends in a $20 super chat, or is that a super sticker? Whatever it is, thank you so much for your generosity. Much appreciated, much love to you. Hey guys, I'm gonna do something that I normally don't do because I'm feeling kind of misty right now. So I want to tell you quickly, I went for removal of a spot of cancer here. I don't know where the hell it is, but somewhere on my head right here in this general area. I went to go have it removed, and the doctor said that he wanted a specific treatment done, and he wanted me to have somebody on call that is a plastic surgeon in case stitches were needed. So I'm going to get a couple of stitches in my forehead to have the squamous cell carcinoma. It's come back. Cancer has reared its ugly head again on DutyRon. So I went to get the treatment and get it removed last night, but they weren't able to do it. I have to reschedule. North Florida Gary, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. And he says, I hope this helps. Anything helps. And I thank you. I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So yes, that any and all helps. Much appreciated. Rocky Pastorino, oh my goodness, there he is. Boots on the ground with the Naomi Arion case. Rocky Pastorino from Fernley, Nevada, sends in a $10 super chat, and he says, thank you, brother, for everything you do. We all appreciate you. Rocky, you just reminded me, Diana, Naomi's mother, left a comment down below in one of our videos that we did recently, the last video we did with Rocky, and she left a comment. I implore you all to go on over. Ed Wallace responded, and so did I. Pat's Cat sends in a $20 super sticker. Thank you so much for the super love. I appreciate that. So Naomi's mom left a message underneath the last video we did with Rocky, Dave Rader, Twyla Cisco. So after this video is over, I implore you to go over and check out and send love and positive vibes and strength to Naomi's mom. She left a comment, and she was confirming a couple of things that we were speaking about. So go on over after this is over. I'll link the video also in the description, so it makes it easy for you to find it. But it was heartwarming to see Naomi's mom and to know that she watches our videos. We do everything with respect, love, and dignity for the victims first and foremost, and their families. So it was a great thing to see Naomi's mom, Deanna, in the comment section, leaving a comment for all of us. It wasn't just directed at me or Ed, it was directed at all of us. So, again, I always say this, there's real people behind all of this. There's real people that are behind these cases that we speak about, and it's important that we show them respect, dignity, and love and support. And that's what we do here on Crime Time with DutyRon. Yvonne Rogers, thank you for the $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. Also, DP Info Miss, thank you so much for the $2 super sticker. I appreciate that. I got a little tongue twisted on that one. So now I forgot what I was going to tell you. I forgot what I was going to say or do. Oh, I want to just do this because I got about another 10 minutes. I wanted to share the StreamYard. I don't usually do this, but I wanted to share the StreamYard and see if anybody wants to come up and express their feelings on how elated or how happy we are about Saylor being returned home to the family. So I'm going to see if I could do that. I don't even know if I can do that here. Can I do that? Guests. Invite a guest. Oh, okay. I can. Copy. You know, when you use the mobile app, it's kind of hard to post a comment. Let's see if I could do this. If I'm able to do this, I'm pretty darn good. And there it is. I was able to do it. It's not easy to do this because you got to move a lot of screens around. So if somebody could pin that, I wish I could pin it. Is there a way I could pin it? I can't. All right, so that's the link if you want to come in and express how you feel. You don't have to engage your video. You could just do your audio if you'd like. You know, we'll send prayers and strength and positive vibes to, of course, the Carli family. You know, Rayanne, her brother, her high school friends, and her father, and everybody from the community is shook. You know, and they're very. This is a very difficult time for them, and I just thought today would be a great day to talk about the coming home of Saylor. And Lisa sends in a question: who will Saylor be raised by? And I would have to say probably her sister, probably Rayanne. She's a young mother. She's got a young child at home. I would have to, if I had a guess at that, I would say her sister, along with, you know, I mean, we know that Cassie Carli was living in her father's home. So, you know, I don't know what the dynamic is. It would just be sheer guesswork. But Rocky, thank you so much for the super chat. Pat Katz, DP Info Missed, and anybody else that I might have missed. Thank you so much. So yeah, Connie says that's one of the first things I think about. Uh, what the family and friends must be going through. Yeah, yeah. You know, and the reason I think about it so much, thank you, Tracy, is because as a retired police detective, right, I know what it's like. And I say this a lot, and I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself, but I say this a lot to you guys. We have in our careers, Ed Wallace, myself, you know, Sergeant Bill Cannon from Police Off the Cuff, Detective Phil, we have all made notifications to families. It's not a pleasant thing to do. When you go to someone's family and tell them that they lost their loved one either through an accident or murder, you know, a murder or an, you know, assault, which leads to a murder, it is difficult at best. It's not an easy thing to do. Every bit of help is so much more than you think, no matter how small it seems. Now, that's coming from Rocky, who has experienced his own father last March was murdered. His father was murdered, and he told us that on Crime Time with DutyRon. So Rocky knows what loss is about. He's going through it right now with Casey and his good friend. He became good friends with Naomi's brother, and he's going through it with the whole family. And they've actually taken him under their wing. He's become part of the Aryan family. I'm sure that he's spoken with mom, her sister. You know, he hangs out sometimes with Casey. He's with them all the time. Casey calls him a brother. So he knows what loss is all about. It's really hard. It's a difficult thing at best. All right, so I shared the link and nobody wants to come on. I like to be interactive with you guys. And that's why I did that. I tried to be interactive. I want to be interactive with you guys. No pressure. Don't feel like you have to do it. But I wanted to do that just in case anybody wanted to come on and say a couple of words. But since you guys don't, we're on for 25 minutes. I do want to wrap it up by saying you know, this community, the way you guys have shown your outpouring of love and how great of human beings you all are, this is what gives us great power. It gives us great power because we can reach with a full community of people. You know, we're 122,000 and building strong community here on Crime Time with DutyRon. That's not a small group of people. That's a lot of people. So with 122,000 members and people subscribed to Crime Time with DutyRon, we could get a lot of things done. And what we're doing here is helping the victims and their families. And we're also educating and talking about what goes on behind the scenes when we're talking about investigations. So you're not seeing or hearing hogwash coming from somebody that's Googling how to conduct an investigation. You're getting it straight from the law enforcement professionals who walk the walk and talk the talk. We not only walk the walk, we can talk the talk because we have done the job. So Rocky, thank you for that message. He says, you have changed my life. And Rocky, guess what? I left it on the screen because you have enhanced and enriched my life. You know, I've been doing this a long time and I've met a lot of people all along the way. So you have definitely enhanced and enriched my life just by me meeting with you. All right, let's see who's here. Somebody popped in. Single mom. I'm going to add you to the stream. How are you, my dear? Hello, single mom. Single mom of 4. Can you hear me? No, I can't hear you. All right, so I had to remove her because I couldn't hear her. Again, this is not easy to do. You got to have everything has got to be right. And if it's not right, then it's going to be hard. She authenticated with YouTube, so I'm going to try to add it to the stream again. Single mom of 4, can you hear me? Yeah. All right. So and again, that's some of the reasons why it's hard for me to do this. But hi, Jean. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Thank you so much. Janine Dove, great to see you. Thank you. Lieutenant Pete Pranzo is here. Joey Brooklyn. He's probably in somewhere out in Long Island doing his thing. Thank you for joining. Yeah. So it's hard to get this. It's hard to get this StreamYard going, you know. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But Single Mama 4, thank you so much for trying to come on. It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. All right, guys, I want to wish you a lot of love and respect from my house to yours. Again, we are going to make a donation to the Cassie Carli GoFundMe on behalf of all the members here on Crime Time with DutyRon, all the subscribers. Moonlight View, good to see you. Thank you for joining. It's always like the long goodbyes. With me, it's always hard for me to let go and say goodbye to all of you. Lorna McKenzie, good to see you from the UK. Leanne Crawford says much love and respect to you and Ed Wallace for all you do. Thank you so much. Shannon Candela, thank you. Thank you. Prayers to you at DutyRon. Thank you. I'm going to beat this skin cancer thing. Don't worry about it. I got this. Single mom, I tried to add you, it just didn't work. I couldn't hear you. You couldn't hear me. I'm sorry. If you want to try it again, I'd be more than happy to, you know, I'm patient. I'll wait. I'll come back. You know, I'll wait. If you want to come back and try it again. Phyllis Harper, thank you. And love back to you and others. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the prayers for the treatment, Robin. Robin Gerhart, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ramona says, you've motivated me to take it. I passed it. Thank you. Thank you, Ramona. Let's see. Phyllis says, love back to you. You're not saying goodbye as you're not doing any more videos, are you? No. No, just goodbye for this one. I wouldn't pull a silly, like somebody asked me, are you going to do a April Fool's joke? And I'm like, no, I don't want to make people think that, you know, that I'm hanging up my shoes. I can't do it. Thank you so much for the work that you do on behalf of the victims and the families. Thank you so much, Mr. E. Maven. So let's see what Rocky had to say, because I always love to see when Rocky says something. I'm wearing my Back to Blue shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's my Back to Blue. I love to wear this. It's a rainy, cold day in New York, so it is what it is. All right, guys, I'm going to roll. 30 minutes is my limit. Let me get out of here. Love and respect. Saylor is back home with Cassie's sister, back home with the family. Prayers sent out to those folks there. Everybody in the Navarre Beach community, in that community, I'm sending you strength, prayers, and positive vibes. A lot of love and respect from Crime Time with DutyRon, from myself and everybody here. I really, really thank you so much for everything that you guys have done. All the super chats, all of the support, all of the Patreon support, the engagement. Leave me comments down below. Heidi Lee, good to see you as well. Teresita Hills, thank you so much. Love and respect to you. Leave me messages down below. Me and Ed Wallace love to answer all of the messages. I like to use this StreamYard thing because I can highlight your comments. When I use the regular YouTube app, I cannot do this, and this is what makes it really cool. But this comes at a cost. This cost me over $465 per year. Now, I'm not giving you a full accounting of all of my expenses for Crime Time with DutyRon, but this is a major one. This costs $465 for the year, so it's not cheap. I have the pro version of StreamYard, and I do it so I can get umpteen amount of people in as guests, which I never really do. I do have guests, but I don't always have a lot. You saw me use the guests on the fundraiser for EquiSearch. We had it was like the Hollywood Squares on steroids. We had I had 8 or 10 guests on the screen. It was just like you can't do that with the regular StreamYard. You need the pro version. But anyways, a lot of love and respect. I'm just talking now. I'm just rambling on. I appreciate everybody. Love you. Love and respect from Crime Time with DutyRon. Yes, you helped tremendously, Alicia B, with that fundraiser. You matched donations. Oh my God. I can't even say enough great about Alicia B. She's putting me in all her prayer groups, with her Reiki healing, all the great stuff that she does. I thank you for that. And everybody who sends me in prayers and strength and positive vibes. I'll see you on the next one. Love and respect from DutyRon. This is a final goodbye. This is the real deal. I'm going. Peace out from DutyRon. Thank you, guys.